Hello, and welcome to part 2 of our Q&A. We finished off with Jack S's question about if I like buses, and unfortunately I'm not keen. We're going to carry on straight off the bat with Ricky Nois. What's your favourite train operating company, and what's the worst? My favourite train operating company is probably Virgin Trains West Coast. The worst train operating company, I can't say I've actually had it's probably, as I said, with customers on a customer service level, Abellio Greater Anglia. That's really it. I can't fault their train services. It's just sometimes I found their staff have been very, very rude and unhelpful. Thomas Norton, if you ever got the opportunity to, would you ever go to a depot open day? I would. I would very much like to do it. But it's just getting the time off, I'm afraid. Ronock1K8, are you interested in planes as well as trains? If so, do you plan on filming any airports or air shows? Yes, I do like planes. I'd love to film at air shows. But the military aspect of aircraft is fantastic. The B-52, the B-1 Lancer, the B-2 Stealth Bomber. Obviously, you've got the Eurofighter Typhoon, the Tornado, RAF Tornado, that is. But yeah, I would film at airports, but unfortunately, I just wouldn't be able to tell you what the planes are. I can tell you who owns them. That's about it. Equality XL, out of every you've been to, which is your favourite station? I hate those questions. What's my favourite station? It's probably Gatwick Airport, to be fair. I just loved it there. There was a real buzz around the station, and obviously I was filming the aircraft coming in as well. It's probably, I don't know. Oh, it's that and Doncaster. I love Doncaster. It's just a brilliant station. So those two. I'm cheating. I'm having two. Right. Next then, offshore sign 994. What is your favourite train overall? Hashtag #Ask922. I do like that. What's my favourite train overall? It's probably the 321 again. There's just something about them. They just do it for me. I can't explain it. I cannot explain why I like them so much, but I do. If I could buy one, I would. I would actually happily own a 321. Okay, Scouts Transporter 1999. Out of every station in the UK that you have not visited, which station would you want to visit the most? Again, it's probably Carlisle or Glasgow Central. Probably because I've never been to those stations before, and from all the videos that I've seen there, they look like they're bloody brilliant stations. Constant variety coming through. With Carlisle, you've got the 37s operating the services to Barrow and Furness, so that would be good to see. Ben Wilson, 1. Are you going to the DRS Open Day in Crewe? Afraid not. 2. What are your least 3 favourite types of trains? Right, okay. 139, Pacers, and absolutely on the limit. Got to have a tiny bit of margin, even if that's only a tenth of a second or so to lap. I don't know. There's 139 people parry movers. 139 people parry movers. The 144, the 142 Pacers. I don't really know, to be fair. I mean, they all have their own parts of hatred. I'm sure there's the third one. I'm just having a blonder moment. 3. What day and time do you go train spotting at? Normally it's a Wednesday, and it starts from roughly 9 o'clock in the morning and lasts to about 5 in the evening. That's my usual plan. Ash behind the camera. Which favourite model railway centre is your favourite in the UK? I haven't really got like a favourite model railway centre. I can go on favourite model railway exhibition, and that's the NEC, the Worley on Birmingham National Exhibition Centre. Uh, Pronunciation time. Geofall? Geofall? Foul? Will you do another video on the greatest of mainline? Preferably Ipswich, perhaps. Definitely. Colchester, Ipswich and Norwich. And Bethnal Green. Those four I will happily do. Bethnal Green is no fun before, but the other ones I will happily go to. Fat Waffle Lenny. What is the worst train in the UK in your opinion, excluding Paces obviously? Well, excluding Paces, it's the 139. What is it? What is the point of it? Just, well, okay, granted, it's the shortest branch line in Europe. Just stick a 150 on it. Just something that resembles a train and not a tragic accident. Why is Swans 24? Which rail tour is your favourite, or would you like to go on the most? It's probably the Cathedrals Express, because of the type of trains they use. Obviously, it's steam locomotives, and it's either Duchess of Sutherland, Oliver Cromwell, Tornado, or the Flying Scotsman, obviously. They've had Bitton on it before. They've had Sir Nigel Gresley do it before. They've had Union of South Africa do it before. So yeah, that's probably my favourite. Sydney Trains Facts and Trivia. What, in your opinion, is the worst TOC and why are they so bad? P.S. If you could not gather already, I am from Australia. I've watched some of your videos. I haven't commented on them, but I have watched them, and I'm enjoying them a lot. It's nice to see the Australian network. Some of the trains you have are slightly weird, but the EMU ones you have there, they look a bit bizarre, but they work. The worst TOC and why they're so bad. I don't know. This going from in my opinion, the worst TOC. It's probably a Velio Greater Anglia. Because they, from what I've seen in the past, they accumulate more of the complaints about sort of the services. So that's really that one. I'm giving the Velio Greater Anglia a bad name here. They're not a bad company. They're bloody brilliant, but just sometimes they just need to approach things a bit differently. But they're not a bad company, don't get me wrong. Velio Greater Anglia do a fantastic job. So especially with the greatest of mainline, they're racking in new services all the time. They are a fantastic company, but their customer service lets them down. James Mead, what are your thoughts on the new Transplant Express trains? And do you agree that they look like the Virgin Trains Azumas? Well, obviously, the Virgin Trains Class 800s were built by Hitachi. The new Transplant Express trains are being built by, I think it's CAF, I've got the contract for them, and the Riva Trains North ones. And obviously, in news recently, First Transplant Express, sorry, are getting push-pull trains, loco hauled services from 68s. So that would be good to see. But I don't think like Virgin Trains are Zoomers. I think that's more concept art, to be fair. So everyone goes like a universal sort of high-speed concept. So like your bullet train design. Pronunciation. Apollo Thief Transimas. Apologies. What's your favourite train not from the UK? Oh, you devil. It's probably the Deutsche Bahn ICE 2s, where it's got the electric loco at the front and essentially the DVT at the rear. They do look smart, and they work for me. The German trains as a whole work for me. Paul Johnson, and can I ask another question? Why does it take so long for videos to be uploaded to YouTube? That is a very good question. Simple answer: Wi-Fi. Sometimes I can start uploading them at 11:30 at night, and they'll be up by 7 in the morning. Other times I can start uploading them at 11:30 at night, and they won't be up till another 24 hours. It really just depends on the quality of my internet connection. Joe Story, will you go to East Croydon and do a Brighton Mainline series 2017? Yes, I'll go to East Croydon. 2017, my series is the Chiltern Mainline. I may do the Brighton Mainline, but again, just please be patient. KTV videos. What is your favourite interior on a train? It's probably the 390 Pendolinos, to be fair. It's very clean, smart, presentable, and the blue LEDs on the luggage racks. There's something nice about them. Like, you get to sit there, just stare at them, and just drop off. Trains HQ, are you looking forward to the Class 88? Oh yes. It's a 68 with a pantograph. What's not to like? I don't know how it's going to sound, because you can't really beat that 68 diesel sort of purring away. But no, it may look good. I've seen photos of the 88 on test in the Czech Republic. Yeah, it is a 68 with a pantograph, but it looks good. It looks good. Right. This isn't really a question, to be fair. It's more like a GCSE grade essay. Elvec Ramble. I have enjoyed your videos at Holme, Offord and Tallington level crossings, as well as Marholm Bridge. In all cases, you get the Virgin Trains East Coast services, but with variations of others, and would have passed through, or will be going through, terminate at Peterborough at some point. If the weather is nice, you can sit out front of the Holme pub and watch the trains go by. Have you got any from Helmston level crossing, which I believe is one of the longest in the UK? Another suggestion is the two at Bainton Green around the corner from Helmston. Now, the only 2 or 3 level crossings I filmed at are Holme Fen Crossing, Holme Level Crossing, and essentially the Offords. So I've not filmed anywhere else before. I do like the idea of filming at level crossings, but sometimes visibility can be a bit of a pain. Simply vlogging. Will you ever record trains at Glasgow Central? Definitely. I will go there. Kasabian Fan 44, not really a trains related question, but what is your favourite music band? That is a very good question. It's a group called The Levellers. In some of my videos that I've done, I've had their music playing in the background. I can't get enough of the group, they are fantastic. I highly recommend that you give them a try. You may not like their type of music, but listen to a song called One Way, the 1998 version. It's a very, very good song, and it holds essentially it holds a good message for people. So just give it a look. You may not like it. I'm not forcing you to like it, but give it a go and just see what other songs they do, because some of it's sort of very fast paced and real upbeat tempo, others quite slow. It works. Alright, Stephen Simon, why is your name called Tornado 922? Another very good question. Tornado, because of the A1 Peppercorn class Tornado that was built by the A1 Trust. The 922, well, the 92 is in reference to the year of my birth, 1992. And the extra 2, I just threw one to the end for a little bit of good measure. And I think Tornado 922 works as a name. And there's someone out there with Tornado 923. I've seen you. Yeah, it's all good. Right. Intersezione. You love my pronunciations, really. Right, which European country, except UK, has the best trains in your opinion? Switzerland. Switzerland has the best trains. Germany is very, very, very close, but Switzerland has the best rail network and the best trains. Random name here. What do you do for a living? Do you work on the railway? If not, why not? Again, that is a fantastic question. I work as a waiter / manager at a restaurant. So no, I don't work on the railway. I want to become a train driver. That is my lifelong ambition. And if any of you guys are in the rail industry and there is something going, then please send some information my way, and I will more than happily look into it. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get into the driving game straight off the bat. I'll have to sort of start within a company and sort of progress upwards. But my ultimate goal is to be a train driver. And I would be one of those train drivers where if I saw any of you guys standing at a station or a bridge or somewhere sort of filming or waving, I'd be the one that gives you the mad blast of the horn every time, random little tunes. I'd even blast up like do 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 do, or even the national anthem. Why not? But that's the sort of guy I'd be. Because like I like it when I see other people train spot, 'cause it's nice seeing other people enjoying the hobby that I enjoy as well. So if I were a train driver, I'd be giving you the tones day in, day out. And I'd get into trouble for it. Would I care? Probably not, because I'm enjoying myself and I'm making your day that little bit better. Or if I was a guard on the train, I'd sort of do sort of little quirky, silly announcements. So say with like London Midland, you've obviously got the automated voiceover say, "Welcome aboard this London Midland service to London Euston. We'll be calling at blah 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 blah." At the end of it, I'll probably just come over the tunnel and go, "She lied." To make up silly little things. But yeah, I'd like to become a train driver. So, but if any of you guys happen to work in the rail industry, or you know somebody works in the rail industry and they've got any line of work going, preferably around the Midlands, but I can go to London and Birmingham, that's not really much of an issue, then please do let me know and I will look into it. But that's my goals. Right, Buddy Thiemann, are you paying too much for car insurance? Oddly enough. Do you fancy meeting sometime? I would love to. As long as you're free during the week, because unfortunately I can't meet up on weekends, because that's due to the nature of my work. But if you're ever free during the week and I happen to be in your area, then please just let me know and I'm sure we can arrange something. So it's like with any of you guys, if any of you want to meet up anytime, then please message me. Because every time I go out filming, I'm always on my lonesome. I'm not like Billy No, it's like, yeah, I'm just talking into a tablet like a madman. Yeah, if you guys want to meet up with me, then please send me a message. I'm not going to like bite your head off. I'm more than happy to meet you guys. It's you guys that are driving the force behind this. Look at the subscribers I've got. 1,955. It's you guys that are doing this for me. You're the driving force behind why I do this, because I'm sharing my hobby with you guys, and evidently you're enjoying it. So I'm gonna keep on doing it. Trains Fan UK. What would you prefer, the Class 180 for Grand Central or 221 for Virgin Trains? Well, I've travelled on a 180, but I've travelled on it for first whole trains. And it's got to be the most comfortable diesel train I've ever been on. The ride is sublime. It's so comfortable. And even when the thing is revving up to leave stations, you can't actually hear it that much. Whereas the 221 Voyagers, you can actually hear and feel them when they're pulling away. But yeah, it's probably. I think I probably prefer the 180 to be fair. Who will win the Euros? I think Northern Ireland. Oh really? I wonder why you think that. I don't know to be fair. Obviously the pride in me wants to say England, but I don't know to be fair. I mean, I sort of catch it as and when I can, but I can take it or leave it to be fair. But you know, I'm going to say England because I know we'll lose. I'm waiting for the hate mail. But yeah, that's sort of my bits to it really. Yeah, that is all of the questions. So thank you all very much for contributing towards this. And if anyone from Abellio Greta Anglia is watching this, then don't feel like I'm taking everything out on you. I'm not. You are a brilliant company. You are good in your own respective rights. I say, because you're doing well with the ScotRail franchise and all the proposed schemes you've got with the Great Eastern Main Line. It's fantastic. I support you all the way. I've just only had a couple of bad experiences with customer service from you guys before, but that's mostly from your staff that used to operate at Seven Sisters. They were sort of very rude and abrupt, but mostly your staff have been very helpful and friendly. Mostly at Ipswich and Norwich, it must be said. But yeah, so I thought I'd just clear that one up there. I don't want to feel like I'm just singling your company out. But yeah, thank you all very much for contributing towards this question and answer session, guys. Obviously, part 1 and part 2 respectively. But yeah, it's always good when I do things like that, because I want to get more involved with you guys, and I want to get your opinions on things and hear what you have to say about it. And it's always good when you give me these questions, because it always keeps me on my toes. And it's nice when you gave me those ones that weren't train related, because that made me think whenever I was reading it, I thought, yeah, they are very good questions. Can I have your babies? Yeah, different, but we'll sort of like, yeah, that's just, yeah. The ones about my favourite band, again, brilliant. The one that I think probably the best one though was, what do you do for a living? Do you work on the railways? If not, why not? That's got to be one of the best questions I've had, because it's straight to the point, and it's like, well, there's no beating about the bush with that one. But yeah, thanks very much, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the videos that I'm posting up. I've got the ones I'm going to upload off this are Dudley Port, Salmon and Dudley's, Smethwick Golden Bridge, Smethwick Rolfe Street. After that, next week, or whenever this gets uploaded or they get uploaded, I don't know, it depends on my Wi-Fi. It's going to be 2 parts at Birmingham Moor Street, then Birmingham New Street, then Bescott Stadium, then Barn Green, and then depending, I have to wait and see what happens from there. But yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope your own respective YouTube channels are doing well. And as I said before, if you guys ever want to meet up, then please just send me a message and I shall see what I can do for you guys. So yeah, thanks so much guys. I'm Snow922 and I'll catch you all later on. Take care guys, goodbye.